Beerzerker. Alright. What do we got? It's bad hair day, right? It's bad hair strong ale, right? This is 7%, 650 milliliter bomber. I got for like less than $4. It was 3 something. 80 I.B.Us. The only thing it tells me about this, what style this is, that it's heavily roasted malt balances impeccably with its spicy hops and bitterness. Whoa, is this beer for real? It's from Rhinelander Brewing Company and Monroe, WI. I'm guessing that means Wisconsin. So I got the Stein here, so 7%. Yeah, that was a really good deal, like on sale there. So I've seen this all around town. Kind of avoiding it. Wasn't quite sure what to think. So we're gonna finally find out here exactly what to think. Because we don't want to be sidestepping good beer. Well, it smells really cool. Actually, it's zero color shot here. It looks like a stout, but it's a little more. It's like got quite a bit of an amber quality to it. It's not quite. I'd say it's not quite dark enough to be a stout. It's like verging on an amber type of brown ale thing. A lot of ruby red colors going on in there. The head is very nice on here. Very, very dense. I'm getting a chocolatey smell, like a dark chocolate, alongside some very interesting, powerful hops. I'd say the aroma of this beer is really, really good. And if it tastes as good as it smells, this is going to be a tip-top beer. Whoa. This is probably one of the most complex ales I've had outside of the Belgian realm. So the foam tastes a lot different than the body of the beer, like of the beer itself. All kinds of stuff going on with the hops here, people. This is one funky beer. Oh, there's a hardcore bitterness in the back, just a amazing, just big time bitter at the very finish. And then I pick up all kinds of crazy hops I've tasted in other beers. Not sure what varieties. I don't think they tell us here. You know, this beer really doesn't give you a lot of information. I think maybe for the better, but also maybe a point would make someone hesitate on it. So I don't know if that's good or a bad thing necessarily. I'd be curious to know what kind of hops are in here, just as a reference point, so I can learn, you know, my flavors and what they taste like. Oh, whoa! It almost tastes like tobacco in a way, like really, really heavy tar, like almost like a motor oil with like, you know, it sounds crazy, but like kind of sweet at the front, a little bit. I'm picking up a lot of alcohol. That's for sure. So like, you know, it's not quite a stout. It's a real heavy brown, chocolatey brown. You're picking up a ton of alcohol in. So it's like basically a heavy duty 7% brown ale kind of, with like almost hopped to an IPA level. That's basically how I can describe this for you. That may not be exactly how some people would categorize it, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. That's sort of, it's a really dark brown ale with a really awesome head on it and a ton of hops like IPA hops, but they're maybe a little different. It's definitely got some dry hop action or something going on here. Like I'm picking up a lot of floralness out of it, and then some crazy bitterness as well. There's got to be, I would assume there's more than one variety of hops in here. Well, I'm gonna say this is a pretty good beer. Maybe not the best beer I've ever had or anything, but it's for $4 for a 650 bomber. That's a really good price because I've complained. You can see some of these other reviews somewhere that the bombers that a lot of these companies put out are more money than their regular bottles, because a regular bottle that a lot of these craft brew people are putting out are like slightly above $2 for a 350 ml bottle, and then they're selling their bombers for like $8. So that doesn't make sense to me, especially considering they got less packaging to deal with. So these guys are selling cheap bombers, so I like that. I believe they have another one. I'm definitely going to try that because this beer is definitely of the caliber that I'll try more beers from them. I could see some people not liking the flavor profile of it. But if you're into brown ales and IPAs, I think that this is kind of an in-between beer for that, and you'll probably enjoy it enough. So I don't know. This is a tricky one. For originality, we might have to drop these guys an extra point. A 7% brown ale tastes like an IPA. That's got a citrusy kind of a bitter twang through the middle. That's kind of it kind of really gives it its original taste. I think that's because the brown malts and the citrusy IPA hops kind of are. That's kind of where the flavors kind of clash in the middle a bit, but it's still good. It gives it kind of a original type wake up vibe to it that kind of, you know, gives you a jolt. Yeah, because there's heavy malts, there's a lot of alcohol flavor, and there's a lot of like citrusy IPA type hops going on here, whether they're an exact IPA style hop or not, but they're definitely dry hopped floral, and there's some citrus coming through there, so it's pretty cool. It's cool enough. I've had beers sort of like this before. Crazy head on the beer, actually. It's lacing balls, and that was a thick clump of yogurt like type foam left over there. So pretty good head performance. Original, a lot of alcohol, excellent deal. I'm gonna give this one a 10. There's extra points for originality and bargain. So 10 out of 11 for Bad Hare Strong Ale. Definitely, if you're into brown ales and IPAs, don't sidestep this, especially if it's on sale. So hope they keep putting out interesting beers at Rhinelander Brewing Company. I'm gonna keep on buying from these guys, and definitely recommend it. And it was a cool experience, a cool beerience for me and anyone else who tries this. So Beerzerker, 10-minute review on this 7% bad boy. I'd drink it again, no problem. If I don't sell it, I'm gonna drink it again, and you should too. Beerzerker, and I'm out.